Well, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Coastal Thrifter. If it is your first time here, welcome to our channel. And if you are returning, welcome back. You guys, I had to stop and show you this house right here on the way to the estate sale. That's just up the street from me. That's an old abandoned house on the water. It is a waterfront house. Every time I drive by that house, I'm like, you will be mine. Oh, yes, you will be mine. I'd love to get that house and fix it up. Wish I had the money and all of that. But so far, it doesn't look like it's on the market. So I don't know. I suppose there's ways you can find out that stuff. Anyways, here we are up at the Whitecaps estate sale in Kenwood. And I am looking through the coffee cups. They do have some coffee cups at this one, and they were very reasonably priced at $1 each. So just looking through there. This one is Amcol, and it is John 3:16, which is the very first Bible verse I ever learned. And it is, of course, my favorite Bible verse also. So, of course, I had to get that one. Amcol is a good mug to buy, a good brand to look out for. A little blue jean mug is funny. And World's Best Nurse, I debated whether I should get that. And I did end up deciding to get it after all. I thought, well, maybe I could bring it to work and just have it like for us nurses to use. Could be part of our stash. Look at these cute little pet bowls. Those are adorable. Look like more like cat dishes or something. Old oil lamp. This one is intact. Obviously, it's holding oil. I didn't see the chimney for it, but look at all the lamp oil here too. Boy, I tell you, right now they're having those blackouts in Europe, and you don't realize how much you need something like lamp oil until you go a couple days without power. That's why we have it down here for hurricanes. Now, this is a nice little Christmas section. I'm just looking and debating. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is, if it's a table runner or what. She had some nice little Christmas linens and things here. Cute little Christmas apron. You never know when you're going to pop through a nice little pile of vintage linens and find something really cool. Always checking out the vintage Christmas stuff. I know that the old boxes of shiny bright ornaments are worth a lot. And you always want to keep your eye out for Christopher Radko ornaments. And that would say it up on the cap of the ornament. And there are other ones to be aware of. A lot of the Hallmark ones. That's something you have to kind of research and look up individually. Fridge magnets, some of these can be worth a lot. This depends. I've seen people sell whole lots of them. These were all individually priced. Like if there was a whole baggie of them for $5, I probably would have taken it. I was just trying to figure out what that one is. It was kind of interesting little painted scene. Look at how cute, a little seahorse. That's what I love about estate sales. You go in and some of these houses are really old school. Just takes you right back to childhood when the moms all had a bunch of magnets on the fridge and there'd be everything from your report card to coupons and things pasted to the fridge. Nice little mid-century table set there with chairs. There were a few really nice mid-century things. Look at this beautiful piece of Carnival glass. They were asking quite a bit for that one. Interesting little set of white with the hobnail. Here's their back Florida porch. Nice little screened-in porch. It's almost a necessity here in Florida. You got to have the screen, keep the mosquitoes out. I'm looking at this really closely to try to determine the brand on it. A lot of little tchotchkes back here. There were some cute little nurse things. Also, obviously, the lady who lived here was a nurse. And there were these little bear figurines. I decided to pick one of those up. I don't think it was worth a whole lot of money, but I just thought it was cute because it was for nurses. They actually had a few of them here. I didn't pick all of them up. I left one for some other nurse. We're like a dime a dozen these days. It seems everywhere I go, I run into someone who's a nurse. Nice little set of metal furniture here. Obviously, this one being kept undercover was in really good shape. This is an old grindstone. Like, wow, what a throwback. They would use that to sharpen farm equipment, axe blades, and things of that nature. Little set of a little mallard duck tray. This one's melamine. I decided to pick that one up for $2. That one's coming home with me. It's got a little bit of dirt on it, but I think I'll be able to get it off. Here's an ornament where I'm checking real hard to see what that logo says on there. I'm looking real close at that little cap. It's just a simple little one, but it did have writing on it. I decided to put it back. I could not tell what it said. Pretty little ornate cross ornament. Look at the little ceramic houses. This is a mid-century tray-style table, probably Moroccan. They wanted a bit much for that, too. Vintage linens, always looking. These look to be around the year Y2K. They had that feel of that kind of that coarse linen feel to them. They had little fishes on them. A nightie. Stacks of old towels. Again, looking through. Some of those old towels can be worth a little bit. I actually have a nice little set of Lady Pimperel towels right now that I found that were in pristine condition. Like, they looked like the good towels, like you would get your hand slapped if you even thought about using them. So they're from the 70s, but like brand new. I think that was a New Orleans baseball team, maybe, or hockey. I don't know. Testing out the chair. We have lots of books. Look at this cool little model airplane here. Is that an old bomber? You do find little things like this around here with the Air Force. Cute little punch buggy. It's heavy, resin. Not sure on the brand of that one. Never seen that collectible before. They're cute for people that like Volkswagen memorabilia. Neat little crystal pyramid. That one had a chip off the top. Here's a pretty little sunny controlled bubble paperweight. Some nice little glass paperweights here. I think that was a elephant or something. This one looked like a fish bowl. It had little fish in there. And one of those laser cuts. This one was actually in really good shape, but I didn't like the subject matter. I mean, it was just like a little elephant or something in there. I don't know. Some safari looking theme, yeah. See, here's my gratuitous selfie. They're so loud. That's F-35 noise for you. The sound of freedom, they like to say around here. All right, I'm over here at Socks Thrift Store. Woohoo! I come in here a lot, but I don't always film it. There's a nice little fan. So Dave and I love popping up here to Socks once in a while. Seems like I make it in here about every other week. And the prices are really good in here. I always find something. This cool little metal tray. Then I found this. This was only $2. Beautiful piece of mid-century lacquerware. Needs to be polished up a little bit, but I definitely feel like this was coming home with me. Very Asian looking with that pretty orchid on there. Pretty little pair of birds on that tin tray. I just sold a piece of pottery today. Went out in the mail that I had picked up in here, a nice studio pottery pitcher. And I got a good return on that investment. Let me tell you, I love coming up here because you never know what you'll find. This is a lamp base. Interesting, very cottagecore looking. I probably should have picked that one up, but you know, I don't always pick up everything I see. Then I hit the mother lode down here. I noticed they had a whole tub full of scrub shirts. Scrubs for 50 cents each. So I start going through these, looking for particular brands. I'm always hoping to find in scrubs Wink, W-I-N-K, or Koi. And that is K-O-I. Koi scrubs can be worth a good bit. Especially if you can find more than one scrub shirt in the same size by Koi, and you can sell them as a lot. You can lot them up and, maybe make $20-$25 if you have the right size and if they're in nice shape. Another thing I really like about old scrubs is a lot of them are cotton. Nowadays, the newer ones are all kind of made of like a microfiber or a synthetic. But the older scrubs, the kind that you do find in the thrift stores, a lot of them are made with 100% cotton. And that means they're a good source for fun, colorful, frivolous looking fabrics and things. That one was Dickies. Dickies can resell. There is a little bit of resale value in the Dickies. But again, you would probably need more than one. Look at that fun fabric on this one. This one is Disney. I think about that one hard for a minute because Disney can resell. The only reason I didn't pick it up is because it's a small. And, really, smalls take a lot longer to sell than medium, large, extra large. This was also Disney, but it was a little on the faded side. So that one I left also. If it was like not so faded, that one I probably would have picked up. And then I'm coming by and always checking out the pillow section. For some reason, Socks doesn't have quite as much in the way of linens. I'm not sure why, because they sure get a lot of donations, but compared to some of the other thrift stores in town, Socks just doesn't have a lot of linens. So maybe that's something that they just don't put out. Then coming through here, I am looking at the cups, and I found 2 more Lockheed Martin cups that were in perfect condition. So thinking I'm going to add these to the other auction or the other listing that I have for the Lockheed Martin mug. Since they're like brand new, they don't look like they were ever used. There's a Nalgene bottle there and like a plastic travel mug. So there you go. If you find multiples of something like that, you can think about putting them together like a lot. Sell them all at once. checking to see if that's Dansk. It is not. It's Falstaff. That might still be a good pickup, but it had the look of that kind of that matte black that you do see sometimes with Dansk. Oh my gosh, you guys, there was an estate sale a couple of weekends ago, and I thought that the last day was on Saturday, and so I waited to go on Saturday, and I was wrong. The last day was on Friday, and there was a whole set of Dansk dishes there that I wanted, and I was so hoping to pick them up on Saturday. I couldn't get them on Friday because I was working, and I was just so sad when I went by there and it was closed up. And I keep thinking, well, maybe they'll just donate those dishes and they'll end up in one of the thrifts. That's really wishful thinking, though. Look at the cute little Minnie Mouse Crocs. Those are adorable. They're fuzz lined. I might have picked them up if the fuzz had been in a little bit better shape. So it's time for the haul, y'all. Here on the table is everything that we picked up today from the estate sale and from Socks. And I think I found some good stuff. Some stuff I might have overpaid for. Some things might have been a mistake. But at Socks, I don't think you saw me pick it up. But this is a really cute little velvet cloche style hat that I thought would be really sweet for maybe gluing more stuff onto come winter. It's got the nice satin liner. And it is by Scala Handmade. So I like that. And then I found this perfect book for my little nut brown hair for my patient. It's got snowmen in it. And the prices on their used books and things are very reasonable at Socks. At Socks, I also found this tray with the loons on it for $2. There is some surface dirt and stuff that I think I'm gonna try to get that off with magic eraser. Just a nice little mid-century melamine play tray by Jabon. I also found two brand new looks like they've never been used Lockheed Martin drink containers, so now that makes three. I have a mug, and then I have the Nalgene, and I have the travel cup. So I think I may sell these as a lot together. And I think I paid, $1 a piece for those? Maybe not even that much. What was really exciting to me was this piece of MCM lacquerware that I found at Socks for $2. It has this lovely orchid flower on it. You can see there's condition issues, like it's scratched up a little bit. It's not absolutely perfect. I'll do what I can to clean it up. There's also this weird kind of square patch here. So I'm hoping I can get it cleaned up where that doesn't come into play anymore. But this one is by the brand Maroni. Oh, it's hard to see. My eyes aren't good. Maroni. See there? Maroni. And there's like little holes in the back too to put a hanger. I just think it has this beautiful dark cottage vibe quality to it. Also kind of looks very, I don't know, romantic too. Like you could see it decorating a lady's boudoir. At the estate sale, I picked up mugs for $1 a piece. There's this one with John 3:16 on it. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. And it's an Amcol mug, which is, I usually do all right with these Amcol mugs, you know. And there's a little bit of the sentiment inside. Anyhow, that was the first Bible verse I ever learned. When my mom was desperate to get me out of the house and out of her hair, she sent me to the apartment clubhouse for the Bible study with the Baptist missionaries. Mom, it's all your fault. That's all I can say. And then there was this cute World's Best Nurse. And those little missionaries were so precious. They made me feel so important. And this one's by Russ. So this is about a $10 mug. And I picked it up. I said, what the hey? Either keep it. Maybe I'll bring it to work and put it in the stash for what we use, me and her other nurse at work. And then there was this little mug which I flipped over. I said Rose of England on the bottom, and I thought it might have been a Roy Kirkham. And I was right. This is a Roy Kirkham, so I scored on that. Look at the little kiwi on the back. It's so lightweight. But this is not lightweight in a bad way. This is lightweight in a good way because it's fine porcelain, high quality little tea mug there. Then I got, also at the estate sale, this nice Land's End size 2X ski jacket. And it's got the zip out liner. I paid $8 for it. It is my size. It fits me perfectly. There was also a headband in there, a fleece headband that came with it. So this is a real possibility for skiing next winter. And then there was this pair of isotoner gloves in there. And I had like a little OJ moment trying to put it on. Like, it doesn't fit. Anyways, but they do fit me perfectly. And they're really nice, very soft. Kid leather, so I might have a new pair of driving gloves. I don't know. Let's see, coming around, I also picked up these tactical pants. They're brand new. They still have their tags, and these are very big, like men's size 50 tactical pants, and I got them for $3. So I think that's a pretty good price on those. And they still had this painting. There were 3 or 4 paintings that I was really interested in. This was the only one that was left. And it was $25. It depicts a volcano in Ecuador. This is an Ecuadorian artist. And the last one, he did a bunch of these pieces, okay? It's mid-century. And so this was what he specialized in, painting this volcano. There's a few little condition issues here with some spots I might try to get off. I don't know. And it's definitely a nice little oil painting. You can tell by the fine detail in the work there. This is just really up close. Those are tiny little figures, and look at the detail in them. The absolutely beautiful piece of artwork here for $25. And the last one on eBay by him sold for $150. So I think I found a good deal there, guys. And also at Socks, you saw me pick up these scrub shirts. These are too small for me, but this one I just really think has got fun fabric. And the old cotton scrub shirts are oftentimes, made with some really fun cotton fabrics. So I'm going to upcycle this particular one. Comfy cotton scrub shirt is too small to have any good resale value. And then this one is a Disney Villains. And there was a couple Disney ones, but because this one is so small, again, I think they were all donated by the same lady. They were only 50 cents. I couldn't believe that price was really good. Socks always comes through with some great prices. And this one's actually cotton poly. It doesn't have a size tag on it, but I'm guessing it's a women's small or medium. But all the Disney Villains, this should sell pretty quickly. And for 50 cents, I can just put whatever I want on that on eBay. I also found this Land's End ladies tankini top, which may or may not fit me. It kind of looks like my size. I don't know if I have a bottom to match it, but Land's End makes good high quality bathing suits, and if I can't find something, like if it doesn't fit me, then I will put it in a lot probably for sale soon, because I have a ton of bathing suits, as I am a Florida mom, hashtag Florida mom. Also, I'm thinking, some keywords and things here, and I'm thinking coastal cowgirl. So I found this nice Arizona vintage ladies with the tiny pockets, so Y2K, right? And look at that vintage, like that Western detailing on there. This is great. It's got the snap buttons. They're not pearlized, but I mean, I'm thinking cute little shirt here for a coastal cowgirl. All right, and if you're watching this and you're interested in that little shirt, just hit me up. Like if you found this video through that hashtag, then just leave me a message and I'll work out something with you. And I found this one's by Bay Studio. It's a 2X. It's a little roomy, but I thought it would be so nice for me, maybe for summer, to wear something a little big. It's so colorful. It's just me, you know, with all those colors when I'm in my bright and colorful mood. And yeah, that one I had to have. Speaking of colors, I am wearing Mooncat today. This color is Mercury's Tears by Mooncat. And you can see it kind of changes colors in different light. Like it looks teal here, and then if I come over here, it looks more blue. And there's actually a nice peachy shift in there too. I don't know if you can see that peach color. It's absolutely beautiful. Mooncat had a sale today. Their lunar sale happens twice a year, and I could not help myself. I had to buy some more Mooncat. I also found this Lauren at Socks. So this was $2, and it is Lauren by Ralph Lauren. Again, this is giving coastal grandma. It's got the little RL tag on the bottom. And it's like in perfect shape. I don't see any stains or anything other than there's like some hanger bumps in it. So I'm going to go ahead and wash it and try to get it, shrunk back up where those little hanger bumps will disappear. And I'm sure you hear me jingling. I found this at the estate sale. Oh, sorry, look at my mirror's all messy. But I don't know if you can see here. I got this like funky, ugly Christmas sweater. This is vintage by Casual Corner. It is so obnoxious. It jingles. And there's lots of like bead work on it too. You see all those little faux pearls sewn on there? And this again was only $3 at the estate sale today. But sadly, I noticed it's missing one of its jingle bells. So I don't know if you could take one off the bottom or if these are something you can find online. There it is. These little jingle bells. If there's anyone knows where one of those could be found, because it's not like your typical jingle bell. Anyways, this is my look today. My shirt that I'm wearing today says cute aggression on it. You can't tell in the mirror because it's backwards. But there's that guy, Anthony, on Facebook that does like the 10-second videos, and he sings a song about cats. They're so cute. He just wants to squeeze them. And he has this song, Cute Aggression, I just thought it was hilarious. I had to have his t-shirt and support his journey as an artist. I think we should support each other as small business people and as artists and things. So anyhow, that's my messy house. That's my beautiful haul. And thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of A Coastal Thrifter. If it's your first time here, thank you for joining us and for hanging out for the whole video. My gosh, you're like a champion. Look at you hanging out with me to the very end. And pop a comment below. Tell me how you found me. Let me know where you're from and all that. I love interacting with everybody. I am pretty new to YouTube, so we're still building the channel up. We appreciate your comments, your likes, your subscribes, all of that stuff. And see you next time. Bye. Here's a little bonus footage I wanted to show you guys if you're still watching. This is my mushroom growing kit that I got from the Mushroom Man. And looky there, we've got reishi mushrooms, you guys. Wow, we did it. We totally did. It's like, I think it might be like time to harvest. Look at all that. That's reishi mushroom. I'll dry that up and powder it up and use it for coffee or tea or for something. Reishi's really good for you.